This is my 1960s PMG 400 series number 3 I have now. I've had this well over 3 years. I've not had a chance to restore this phone. It's been waiting for parts. The main part it needed was a receiver capsule because it had no receiver capsule. And it had no dial because the dial was missing. And you notice I put in a British style dial 21 because I didn't know dial 21s like this existed actually until they came up on eBay. This is a brand new, can it show up on camera? APO dial label, dial. Australian Post Office. This is an especially made dial 21 for Australia. Let me get it apart and I'll show you that dial plate. I use a bit of duct tape to get the dial opal off here. There we go, it came out straight away. Get the original unused dial thing out and unscrew the screw. Let me just disconnect the phone from the exchange, just in case someone rings my exchange line. I've got this into the exchange line. Got the irregular clip that shows up on camera. Now it's unusual dial plate. It's a regular dial 21 dial plate. But it's white with the black letters on it. While the camera's rolling, I'll get a GPO one. I'll take the one off the GPO phone and show you the comparison, please. And the other point flying out. I'll make a new dial label up later for this phone.
Power off.
What I'm doing now is taking the dial plate off a 746 to show you. Right, that's your regular UK one. That's one I believe it was made by the UK, because dial 21s are normally made over in England. But this is a dial plate, what's black with the silver numbers. To the difference of the silver or grey colour with the black numbers. If I put it up close to the dial, you see it's got the same number shape as the British ones. It's got TV121 468A. What's on the back of the GPO one? Yeah, it's got the same as a GPO, TV124 468A. So this might have been made in England, especially made for Australia, because this one is has the APO logo on it. I won't put the G746 back together until I've done this video. So Andy from Andy, if you see this video, I will say this: if this dial was meant to be made for 400 series. This is a rare example of this dial because I've not seen one fitted to a 400 series. Like I've seen one fitted to a 400 series, but it's not one like this. It's a regular style dial 21 with the silver with black letters, not this type way round. We'll have to put your screwdriver. With the black with the silver letters, I'll tell that for sure. This one was made for 400 series. Until that, because this would not have been fitted to the Australian 801 series phones. They did not have these type dials in 801s. They had the standard dial 21, what's famously used by Ericsson. No, it was used on 706 telephones with the dial surround. I can't get it back together now. Went back together last when I tried this. Oh, there we go. Had it all the way around. So this is a rare type of APO dial. $1975 is not the date of the dial. That's the date of that when it was tested, because the dial's dated 1969 on it. Now I'll demonstrate this dial working on the telephone. And I'm an idiot because I forgot to plug it back in. There we go. Now it's plugged back in again. Dial 0 for an outside line. I'm not going to show my entire mum's mobile number here. Well, the big dot takes over the phone, so you can't see my home number even when it shows up. You might have seen my number, so I might have to blur it out before I put this up on YouTube. Actually, because my number did show on the phone when I'm on this, it shows up on this. I hope I didn't catch on camera, so I might have to make the video of this video. But now I'll call my home number so you can hear the bells. Now it's ringing slower to the normal cadence, it's going through the PBX. As you can hear, he moves through the phone quite well. Phone will clear, and it should clear the phone as well. You can pull that tape off that, by the way. It's also rare to find an unused dial label in a phone like this. I'm not going to use this, I'm going to keep it in there as it was part of the dial. But this dial is an APO tested by PWS. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, hang on. Postal Workshops. That might mean, because it does say Postal Workshops on it. Dial 1975. Now, that's a dial pod that comes in. But this is the only one I've actually seen with a dial 21 with this type where I've actually made up myself. Like I said, this phone's been sitting in my bed since I've had it. I got this phone in 2020. I've had it sitting around for 3 years. I've not bothered restoring, because when I bought this phone I couldn't get a dial because there wasn't reasonable ones going on eBay for a good price. So, but this one came up for quite a reasonable price. I think I paid $60 for it. $50 for the dial and $10 postage from New South Wales. But it's a nice dial. It's in good condition. It's a very rare dial 21. But this is I'll show you the base plate. Made by Malclade Wales, Australia, 1960. PMG S401. 401 is this type of phone. I will mention this, I did mention it last time. 402 is the central battery with the dial blank. 403 is the one with the magneto. And I believe the central battery ones were either used in hotels, because I think around this time when we had this installed, central battery was not in Australia anymore. I'm not 100% sure though, I could be wrong. Because they did have central battery 801s, 802s. But I think they were hotel issue though, not public use. I know they're definitely using elevators for emergency phones, I've seen them. But this is my restored PMG 401 from 1960 with the rare dial 21.